right, what up, people? It's your boy Chig, and you are through to the Combat Show. Joining me, as always, are my two co-hosts. First and foremost, Will. Say hello to the people, Will.
Hello, people. How you doing? Come on, let's go.
Well,
Another week. Come on, let's go.
cool. We couldn't get this off and popping without this gentleman. Ola, say hello to the people, Ola.
Yo, what up, what up? Let's talk about it, man. Big card. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Big card.
yeah.
We'll be previewing 242. We may have some words to say about, Billy Joe's performance last week against Canelo, and maybe some encouraging words for Will's countryman Joshua Boatsi this weekend, who makes his return and back to action. So we've got some stuff to talk about this week. So hopefully you guys enjoy the show. Please show some appreciation, show some love. Do slap a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It always helps the show when you do things like that. The growth of the show in particular. So please do help the show by just slapping a like on the video, hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you're watching on Periscope, just share the video around. Just retweet it one time. All right, let's get it cracking. Ola, over to you, my friend.
Yeah. We're gonna rifle through last week, real quick. And I have to say, William did well on last week's pick. It came, he did well. He did well. So, I'm just gonna get through it right quick. Phil Hawes, against Carl Dakau, Chig and Will. You both went for Phil Hawes. Phil Hawes pulled it off. Good win from him in that fight. I went with Dakau. Didn't get it. Ludovic Klein and Marco Trizano. I bigged up Marco Trizano. Should I gone for that boy? I don't know. Still don't know how we won. It was a controversial win. That's based on the MMA community. But we all went for Ludovic. We all thought he'd get it done, but Trizano won that one. Tafon Chuku and versus Young Park again. Another one that we all went for. We went for Tafon. Tafon, he came short in that fight. Aguilera and Charleston Harris. Will and myself went for Charleston Harris. Chig went for Aguilera. Charleston Harris won that fight there. Salute to Dante in the chat. Then we had Diego Ferreira on the main card. Diego Ferreira, Gregor Gillespie, me and Will. We went for Gillespie. Chig went for Diego Ferreira. Tough fight. Very, to me, one of the best fights of the night. Gillespie won that. Marcos Lima versus Maurice Green. I went with Maurice Green. You two went for Lima. Lima put the whooping on Green, man. The size differential is crazy. But use that wrestling on him, man. You know what I mean? Put some work on him. Jeff Neal versus Neil Magny. Another one that I thought was gonna go crazy way. Chig and Will went for Jeff Neal, but I went for Magny, and Magny pulled out the win on that one. And I wasn't gonna go for Magny, but you man, remember last week you man pushed me towards Magny. So I get the benefit of that little nudge. Yeah, you know what I mean. I just get that benefit of that little nudge there. I just want to remind you, like, you know what I mean. Cowboy Cerrone and Alex Morono. What? Oh my God! I don't know what to. Chig, what did you think of that fight? The co-main. I mean, with the preparation of Cowboy coming into this fight, what did you think? 'Cause obviously, you picked Cowboy, so you must have thought something going into. I picked Cowboy as well, so I'm not just dropping this on you. You know what I mean? I don't just want to rant about it. I want, I want to get your perspective.
what I thought would happen was not for anywhere near this. He'd had a long layoff. He was fresh. I noticed my internet, by the way, seems
Yeah, there's
to
something going on with that, man.
it's sort of
Not, can't really hear what you're
now.
saying.
Could you hear me?
No, you keep going off and on. You keep
Can you
coming
hear
in
me?
and out. Yeah, it's better now. It's gone again. Will,
All right.
do you want to defend your pick while Chick sorts out his internet? You're mute.
Who did I pick?
You're mute.
Cowboy.
No, Moreno.
Well, my pick won. That's all I can say. My
Yeah.
pick won.
Like I said, do you want to defend your pick? Do you want to?
The only thing I could say to that is watching Cowboy over the last few fights, you could tell his chin's not the same. That's my only reason I went for it. His chin's not the same. He's been in so many wars that he likes going into a war, but you get me. Your head can tell you something, but maybe your body might not be able to take it. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like he fell into that category for me. Cowboy is still Cowboy. Don't get me wrong. I love Cowboy, but if you've watched this show for a long time, you know me when I say about age and stuff like that. I always talk about stuff like age.
It's
and
relative.
Your jaw.
It's relative.
Yeah, age and your jaw, age and your jaw, and that's how I felt. So yeah, Moreno, love ya.
I mean,
Get me
coming
closer
into
to
the
Ola.
fight. Coming into the fight, obviously, Cowboy. The way Cowboy said, he knew what was going to happen. Like he said, everybody knows he's a slow starter. Even he said in the press conference, and he said, you know what? I know what this boy is going to come with. They're going to tell him it's Cowboy. Just swarm him in the first round. Look how the last fight went on. You know what I mean? Like, just get at him. Everybody that wants Cowboy out of there has to rush him in the first round. Because once he gets going, you know, it is like a Nate. You know what I mean? You got to get him out of there, and they're not easy people to get. Although Cowboy is starting to get easier to get out of there, but usually they're not easy people to get out of there either. You know what I mean? To knock them out, finish them, it's a hard thing to do for those guys. But they start so slow, and I don't know what to make of Cowboy. Obviously, UFC is thinking about it. They made 9 cuts, and I thought he would have been one of them, but he wasn't. But he was talking about an embedded.
Yeah, but that's disrespectful to Cowboys for you to think he was one of them. Come on, what he's done for the company. Come on,
Bro. You see what they did to Diego Sanchez, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Sanchez ain't got a shot,
Like,
bro. He ain't got a
he's
shot.
been
Cowboy
in the
has.
game. Even Cowboy said it. He's been in the game. He's been with the UFC for as long as Diego's been. That man, they've been there from get go, from Forrest Griffin time. You know what I mean? That's how long that man has been there. That man, they've been around. You know what I mean? So I'm glad they didn't cut him like that. You know, kind of like how they did Woodley in a bunch with some other people. Maybe they're gonna have words with him. I don't know, cause he's always game. He's always ready to fight. But how long can he keep getting this type of punishments? You know what I mean? Like you said, age is important. Age, you got to think about the age factor. So, you know, I think it might be time. It might be time for Cowboy to hang it up, and that's just me wanting him to, you know, be able to enjoy the rest of what he has left of, you know, a normal life. Go and enjoy all the fruits of your labor, man. You ain't got. If you can take exhibition fights where you're not gonna get hurt that much, like Ben Askren, and get paid a whole fuckload of money, go and do it. You know, he'll fight Jake Paul. He's at 170. Go and do that. Go get a whole load of money. but you can't be taking this kind of punishment. You're mute.
Cowboy, without being Cowboy will knock Jake Paul out. It's different.
Of course,
It's different.
like I
It's
said,
different. It's
you
not Ben
know,
Askren.
this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. You can go and do exhibition. What I'm trying to say is you can go do exhibition matches where you still get paid, especially in this time and age where we are now. Just because people are getting caught, don't mean something else will pop up for them somewhere else. There's plenty of these organizations everywhere, and they're taking them. You know, so all you got to do is look at last Friday's Bellator. It's crazy, crazy, high level fighting, high level. And salute to Sergio Pettis for picking up the bantamweight title over there. MVP came out with a big knockout, and Rumble Johnson, another big knockout on the night as well. So there were some good fights. There's some good fights coming up next week. Your girl's fighting next week. Cyborg, she's defending the title. So there's a lot going on in the MMA world. Onto the main event, Marina Rodriguez versus Michelle Watson. Will, you went for Rodriguez. Chig also went for Rodriguez. I went with Michelle Watson. And Rodriguez, she's the real deal. She really is. I looked at the Amanda Ribas win. She's got good few wins under her belt. But for me, looking at the way she performed, and let's not get it mistaken, Watson she came with her A game. She came with her A game. She came to fight. It was a fucking good fight. But Marina just always had the beating of her. What did you think of the fight?
She came with an A game, but ended with an S. Shame. Shit. That's how it happened. She came with an A game, ended with an S. Shame. Um, Rodriguez, for me, even before the fight, even picking it, I already knew Rodriguez was gonna win. I already knew she was gonna win, especially what she did to Amanda Ribas as well. I know it's not so long ago. Yeah. Or how long ago was it? Was it 3-4 weeks ago?
What?
When she beat Rebus, when she knocked Rebus out.
It went too long ago.
Nah, it wasn't.
Only a few
Yeah,
months ago.
yeah,
Only a
it's
few months
recent.
ago.
Yeah, just that,
Mm.
just watching that fight because she knocked her out like 2 or 3 times in that fight, didn't she? Because remember, the ref stopped, start the fight, kind of. Remember that one.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Yeah.
Dan
So
T. Just please let me quickly address something that Dan T said uh, in the chat there. And big up to you, Dan T. He brought up a very very important point, which is one of the reasons why I went for Watson. Um, he said Watson has great technique, but seriously lacking power. Right now, there was something that happened which was one of the reasons why I went for Watson. So when this fight got made, Rodriguez took it on last on short notice. So on last minute thing. So she got the flight to Vegas, only just got there. Probably got 2 days, 3 days. Only just got there, starting to, prepare for the fight and all of that. But then again, they got told they don't need to cut weight. The fight is not going to be at 115 no more. It's going to be at 125 because Rodriguez had traveled and only just got there. There's no way she was going to make weight. Now, that puts Michelle Watson at a disadvantage because I knew all of that going into my pick, that she just had a 9-hour flight from Brazil. She's going to have to cut weight to get to 115, and she took the fight on short notice. And Michelle Watson only just had a fight as well with Angela Hill, so she's been busy as well. So I'm thinking, if Rodriguez don't finish this fight in the first to second round, because the 5-fight round, Watson is going to pick it up and then win 3-2 towards it. That was my thinking going into it, right? But when when I found out at the start of the fight that it was going to be at 125 and not 115, I knew Watson lost the fight straight away. Yes, Lenny. Well, I go, I'm big man. Yeah.
Well,
So
man, yeah, okay.
I knew that Watson was gonna lose that fight straight away. Soon as that happened, I knew she was gonna lose that fight. Um, I just thought Rodriguez would have gassed out, and that was my thinking going into my pick. But obviously, those nuances, it changed the fight. Changed the fight. Well, at least the way the fight got approached. Like Dante said, she's got a lot of technique, but she didn't have no power, and that's only because the fight was at 125 and not at 115.
If she had the power, she would have won that fight because she showed the more aggression. She showed the more creativity. Maybe not aggression. I'll change that word. She showed the more intent to me as the fight. I kind of felt sorry for her because I just thought to myself, damn.
She felt like Billy Joe Saunders in there.
Yeah. It's kind of like no matter what she did, there was just no effect on what she was trying. And that girl is so good and so strong. I just thought to myself, damn. And her record is so much worse than the fighter she is.
Now, this is why, right? This is why I always appreciate. This is why, for me, people like Floyd Mayweather are the greatest of all time. For me, I know people are saying, nah, there's other fighters. Listen, if you ain't got no power, yeah, but yet still people with power can't trouble you, I love you. If you ain't got no power and people with power cannot trouble you at all, I love you. That's why I love the Nates and that, because they could take punishment. They could take all, oh, yo, keep going. But when you're done, now it's my time. I might not hurt you, but you're tired right now, and I know you wouldn't like to take all these punches. That's why I love all these kind of guys. The Tony Fergusons. Tony ain't got no power. Do you get what I'm trying to say? These guys ain't got no power really, but they're not scared of power either. They're not scared. They're there to take. Like, okay, let's go. But once you get tired, I'm on to you, and that's why I like people like that. I've always liked. So, like I said, there's a lot of people with power, and there's a lot of people in there who can't handle people with power. They've got all the skill in the world, but still can't handle people with power, and that's why I pick certain fighters I do for certain reasons. You get a little bit into my mind as time goes on. I'll show you little things or little intricacies of how I go about and picking like little things or noticing little reads on people. Just little reads, just to use that to form my thing. But yeah, Watson she doesn't have no power. Someone like Joanna as well. I like Joanna because she's not got no power, but she can keep you off of her.
She's all technique, and volume.
And let's be honest with ourselves. If we go back and watch that Joanna versus Zhang fight, there's an argument for Joanna winning. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Like I said, I thought Joanna won.
Yeah, she did. She just slowed down. After the bump came, she just kind of slowed down. It was like she was scared to make it even worse, sort of thing. But before that, I thought she was winning. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, but she didn't have she don't have the Rose power. She don't have. Do you get what I'm trying to say? She doesn't have the knockout power, but she's got enough to keep you there, keep you okay. That's why I like people like that, bro. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, well, some people they just got that. They got enough to earn your respect. You know what I mean? Maybe you might not be able to knock them out, but they will respect what you're bringing. What you're bringing to it.
Yeah. Oh, what do we get on the bonuses as well?
Yeah, I was just about to get to that. So on the bonuses, Chig, no, on your total picks, Will, you got 5 from with the prelims and the main card. You got 5 all in all. Chig, you got 3 all in all, and I got 3 as well. Out of the whole card, including my prelim, I got 3. Chig got 3, and you got 5. Now bonuses. Chig got 1 because he picked performance of the night for Diego, so you got 1. Will, you got nothing, and I got 3 with Gregor Gillespie and Diego Ferreira getting fight of the night. So total for me this week is 6 points. Total for Will, still 5 points because he got no bonuses, and Chick got 4 points because he got extra 1 from his bonuses. So total for this week, latest count, Chig is on 69 points, Will on 67 points, I'm on 84 points going into this week. Right.
Not too far.
So, you want to get the prelims?
You might as well do all 4. Antonina. I'm going with Antonina for the first one as well.
Okay. So you're going with Shevchenko?
Ditto.
By the way, both of these girls lost to Happy Warrior as well.
Motherfucker.
But I'm gonna go with Shevchenko too. Okay.
Hold on one sec. Oh, all right. You want early prelims, huh?
No, we're not doing early prelims. If you want to pick one of them, you can. I'll do sometimes, so I'm not judging.
Right.
If you want. So, should we do Jamie Pickett next with Jordan Wright?
Oh, I can.
Yeah, all right, let's do this.
Okay.
Those two at the top of the prelims. But yeah, let's do this one. Jacare Souza, Andre Muniz. Andre Muniz, 20-4. Coming off a win against Fabinski. Jacare Souza, 26-9, coming off a loss against Kevin Holland. With that knockout coming from bottom position. So
He's on a bit of a skid at the moment.
You want to go first on this?
I'm going with Muniz.
He's on a bit of a skid at the moment, Souza. Isn't he?
Yeah.
He's lost more than just
Holland. He is. No, Holland was the last fight.
No, I said he's lost more, like his last 3 or 4 fights, basically.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm trying to say is on a skid, i.e.
He's going downwards, yeah.
Muniz, then. I sense Souza's on his way out, and he's one of the ones that Dana wants to cut.
Okay. That's a full house. I'm going to go with Muniz too.
Okay, what was the one you were talking about? Matt Schneider.
Yeah.
What was the one you were talking about?
Matt Schnell? Ain't Matt Schnell on the main card?
Main card, yeah, I just realized. What was the one you were talking about?
Jamie Pickett and Jordan Wright. Yeah. Jamie Pickett, 11-5. And Jordan Wright, 11-1. Lost to Buckley. And Jamie Pickett lost to Taffon. So this fight is at 205.
Ola, the last time I checked on the app, this fight wasn't on the card.
Oh, is it been moved?
I don't know. I didn't see it. That's why I'm a little bit like, whoa.
Yeah, I checked it earlier on. As well. It was on there.
Okay.
Let's book it for now.
Let's do it anyway, just in case.
All right.
You know what I mean? They move it to maybe they moved it along. Let's pick it anyways. I'm gonna go with Jordan Wright here.
I'm gonna go for a shock. I'm gonna go for Jamie Pickett.
Wow, I'm not gonna shock you. I'm gonna go with Jordan Wright. Head over heart.
Let's go.
Head over heart.
Let's go. Come on, Pickett.
Okay, and the last.
I ain't going against no one that doesn't call themselves Nightwolf. Come on now. Especially when the other person is called the Beverly Hills Ninja. This is joking. And he looks like how I would imagine Dan T to look like. No, you must be joking.
I didn't even know it. I just seen it. Beverly Hills Ninja, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dante. Because I did check on topology as well. That's where I go.
Oh,
You know
anyway,
what I mean?
anyway, quick thing with Dan T. Has he dropped that 6-0 yet?
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
But
has he?
you're gonna
Oh,
yes, but you're gonna have to wait until
that's calm. That's calm. That's
YouTube paid me that too.
No. What basically that means is from now onwards, any bet we make, Dan T, I've got to honor it too. That's it. Basically.
Well, no, he dropped the 60 large.
No,
So,
it came correct, man. It came correct, man. You know what I mean?
Mind you, I will drop
nightmare,
you that minus YouTube's cut. I want you to know that. I ain't paying extra for your bet. Shit.
That's what's YouTube's cut? What's YouTube? I don't know.
YouTube's cut's like 30%.
What?
Yeah, bruv. When you make a donation, that's 30%. So.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, YouTube are some next thing, bro. That's some next thing.
That's crazy, man. But yeah. Anyway, we move.
So even YouTube is still yamming money from Ben Askren's money. Oh my God, the even YouTube is eating off of Ben Askren. You know, Jesus Christ. Huh? Okay.
Ola, sometimes you have the most craziest. Yo.
That's why PayPal really is the best place. Because I think PayPal like 5%.
PayPal they charge you money as well, the motherfucker.
But they don't charge you anything like YouTube, Patreon. They all charge stupid money.
Oh, big up Dan T, man. Dan T just said, let him know what the cut is, and it will fill it back up for William, so he don't lose out on the next stream.
Let me work it out, yeah.
He said he'll make it up.
Let me actually work it out.
This is as honorable as they come, you know. This is as honorable as they come.
He's going in VIP right now, you know. He's actually going in VIP.
This is as honorable as they come. Salute to you, Dan T, man. You just went right up there. You know what? The next time I try to throw Dan T on the bus, somebody tell me, hold me back. Tell me do it.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You know what I mean? The next time I try to.
We all told you in the first place.
Well, don't judge me. I might try again. You know what I mean? I can't help it.
These Eurobars are not to be trusted. Straight up.
No, I love Dante. I love Dante, man. Don't do that to him.
Nah, man. Real brother, man. Real brother.
Yeah. How did you celebrate Eid? How do you celebrate?
Yeah, man. It was good, man. It was good. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Some good food. Some good drink.
I felt so bad, yeah. I did a show with my man yesterday. Completely forgot this motherfucker's Muslim. Why didn't I say like Happy Eid or something? Right? I just with all your Conor McGregor shit, I always forget. Forget.
Well, you know, I wish some people it, and some people I just, you know what I mean. I just keep it pushing. Like I said, I ain't serious about it or like a fanatic. But look, I am what I am, bro. You know what I mean? I just leave it there at a time. You feel me? William knows it. I just leave it there at a time, man. I always told you, man, don't follow me, man. You know what I mean? We're going to paradise.
You follow him to hell. Trust me. You follow him to hell.
I've been telling man that from time.
Fair enough. Okay.
No, big up Dan T, man. Serious thing.
Dan T is a good lad, man. Good lad. All right. Where are we at now?
We're on the last one, Lando Vanata and Mike Grundy. Okay, Lando Vanata, my boy, is coming in at 11-5, 2 no contest. Mike Grundy, 12-2, both coming off a loss.
Got to go with the UK guy there.
Both
And
coming off a loss.
I'm going with Mr. Groovy. UK, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my Grundy too. I know Lando Vanato is my boy, but I throw people on the bus on a regular. God damn it. I'm gonna go with my Grundy.
Where you were?
I'm going with Lando.
And yeah, I thought so. I thought
No,
you were.
no, you did. No, you did.
I
No, I
thought you
saw
might.
that coming.
That's
No,
why
I saw
I
that
asked. That's why I said, what about you, Will?
coming.
Like,
it wasn't gonna be a full house. Nah, not from me.
yeah, Lando let me down the last time I picked him against Bobby Green, man. That brother let me down, man. You know what I mean? I picked him against Bobby Green, man. He came up with some foolishness, so it didn't come true. Grundy, I hope he kick his ass. Right, onto the main card.
Okay. I see. I'm not that fascinated with the main card, but I think there are 3 fights here that I'm very intrigued by.
Mm.
So it's not the
Well,
whole
there's
main
5
card. I'm
fights in there, so you know if 3 gets your attention, then that's a good main card.
bad, right? Yeah, but normally all 5 fights do that. But like for example,
Mm.
this I put 2 shits about Matt Schneider versus Rodrigo Boritin.
Oh man,
Okay.
you know they're showing right now on BT Sports.
No, thank you for that, Dante, man. Thank you for that, man. You know what I mean? Like the support is unreal from you, brother. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
And
That
that's
I
why we
think
show love every week, man.
I
You
think
guys
that
are the
T should
reason
be
why we do this.
VIP. I think that T should be VIP.
Yeah, man. He just put a wicked comment
What do
there
you
in the
mean by
comment
VIP? He's a
section.
mod already, isn't he?
What?
Is he not a mod already?
It should be then. If he's not, it should be.
It
Because
is.
no, that's good
He's
then.
been from day dot.
Good.
Yeah, man,
Dante.
that's good lad.
Him and Archie. Anyways,
All right,
Edison.
quick thing. Do you know what we're watching? Memorable knockout of the century. Ngannou versus this guy.
Yeah, he's got to be up there.
Nah, it's a
He's got to
knockout
be
of the
up there.
century. You only see
He's
that in
got to be
video
up there.
games.
Bro,
Yeah, he's got to be up there. That knockout has got to be up there.
went into
There's
orbit.
been some good knockouts, but that one there is definitely up there. I like some of Cerrone's ones. Talking about knockouts, some of his head kicks were ridiculous.
You just like that one for the one for the is it Matt Brown?
Oh yeah,
That's the
that
one
one
you're
that was the
no
best.
no no no
That's
no
the
no no
best one.
no 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 no
There's
no
a
no no
few.
no
There's a couple
not
more.
Matt Brown, not Matt Brown. The other one, the British guy. He had the British guy. Story was it something story?
Boy, he's done it to a couple
Where he done
people,
the
man.
pop
And
pop 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 pop
yeah,
pop.
oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god!
So
Oh,
and you got to give some knockouts to Showtime Pettis as well.
Okay.
He's got a
It sounds
couple.
like
You know what I mean?
it sounds like when I went off, you gave Cerrone the goodbye. Was that what
Who?
happened? Sounds like when I went off and had internet problems, you gave
Mm-hmm.
Cerrone the kind of okay
Look, you know what?
the
I was
goodbye.
asking you what your perspective was actually is on that fight, but the internet, because I wanted to hear your you know what you felt about the whole Cerrone situation. You want to talk about it now?
He's finished, isn't he? There's not really much else to discuss. It is what it is. You know what is really bad about it? That
Mm.
that people still want to see him versus Sanchez because they recognize that both fighters are finished anyway.
Yeah,
So
whoa, why not? If we're gonna see fucking Tyson and Holyfield, why can't we see them too?
Cerrone, Cowboy kill him though. Cowboy killed.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Sanchez will sign a waiver to get there, and if there's one foul, I guarantee you Sanchez will walk out the winner. One foul. You know what I mean? He'll take all 5 minutes and walk out. I think.
what do you think about that whole Joshua Fabia stuff? I know we
Bro,
briefly discussed it on here,
What's his
but
knockout?
yeah. I mean, that whole situation is
Oh
fucked
my
up.
god! Did you
And
see it?
you could see, yeah, that's mad. You could see that UFC didn't really want to go that route with Diego Sanchez, right? But his coach, not even his coach, his manager. Yeah, he's just doing all this crazy talking for him. And when everybody keeps telling Pogba, tell your agent to shut the fuck up. This is like one of those situations. You know what I mean? Like, just tell the man to stop talking. We don't really want to deal with you like this, but if he's talking for you, how can we? You know what I mean? And that's basically what's happened. And there's been a couple more videos that's been released where
That
Diego
they've
Sanchez is
released.
upside down. Yeah, they
Wow.
released it, and this man's he's using him as a punch. I've never seen anything like it. Have you seen that before, Chig?
What, that whole
Did you see
yeah, I saw
the
it.
whole upside down thing? Hand on the chest. The man's using him, punching, landing kicks on him. They light punches. It's not like he's going hell for leather on him or anything. He just like that, pap, pap, pap. But like, I'm
It's
thinking,
like
what the hell is going on here?
it's like we're witnessing an abusive domestic relations live, and we can't do shit about it.
It's crazy.
It's a damn shame. It's a damn
It's
shame.
crazy. It's crazy. Will.
What do I think about what's his name? Diego Sanchez.
You want to weigh in?
Me.
Yeah,
I think.
if you want to weigh in on it.
No, I think he should have been cut from years ago, if you ask me. So I think they're about probably 2 or 3 years too late.
Yeah,
because he should have been cut before he lost. Before he won against Michel Pereira. Because that fight just prolonged his stay in the UFC a little bit longer. You get what I mean? If Michel Pereira didn't do that legal strike, he wouldn't be here today. I'm telling you now, he wouldn't be here. He would have been finished. They would have told him to retire. There's no point. You got these young kids fucking you up, which Michel Pereira was doing anyways. So for me, he's just prolonged it. He just prolonged it by being like that.
He delayed the inevitable, innit?
Yeah. That win just made it. He gave it because Michel Pereira was not a joke at that time either. So for him to Aljamain Sterling his way into a win.
Whoa.
Yeah. Aljamain Sterling his way into a win. Yeah. Prolonged it a little bit longer. Because what's he done ever since? How many fights has he won ever since Michel Pereira? I'll wait.
He's won fight since. He's won a couple fights since then.
Wait, who? Against who?
Oh, do you want me to look it up? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I was going to say, please do.
Actually, yeah.
No,
hold on.
He's not won a fight since Pereira.
He's got a couple. He's won a couple fights since. I'll tell you his last win. Yeah.
Sanchez.
He actually won me 50. He actually won the performance of the night.
Sanchez. I'll show you time. That's not happened. Pereira was the last victory.
No. I'm on about you talking about Diego Sanchez or Michel Pereira?
Diego Sanchez.
Oh, sin! I'm talking about Michel Pereira. Pereira has won a couple fights since. I thought you were saying what fight? What fight has Michel Pereira won since then? I was like, man's won a couple fights since then, man. Like, come on.
No, I'm on about Diego.
Yeah, Diego. Yeah. Look, like I said, it was delaying. It was delaying the inevitable. I agreed that with you. You know what I mean? That was always going to happen. It was just a matter of time, and it caught up to him. You know. So
make your pick, man. Make your pick, bro.
Matt Schnell and Buttering.
Matt Schnell. I'm going with Matt Schnell.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Matt Schnell as well.
I'm sorry if I'm very quick on this one because I've already made my pick. So before I can let anything change my mind, I want to say it quickly. So if I go, don't be too.
No. Makes us sufficient that way. But Bushering will be my one.
Yeah, I don't want to change my mind or anything of any fight right now because I don't want Ola to get into my head. When Ola starts reading off who they've lost to and how they lost and all these things, it starts getting me all.
Yeah,
Why
but
did I pick
I'm
that?
just trying. I'm just trying to show the
No,
landscape of what the fight. What,
show everyone. Don't show me because you get my mind shiggy. You get
bro,
my
you're
mind.
here.
You get my mind going crazy when you start reading it off. He won against this person, won against that. I'm thinking, why did I not pick him then?
Okay, Edson Barboza Shemburgos. That's the. That's one. That's a top fight on the prelim. I
No,
mean,
that's
on the
the
main
one.
card.
I'm gonna let
On the
you
main
go this
card.
one. I'm gonna let
I'm
you go
going.
in this one.
This will be a fun fight, but I've gone with
I'm going
Shane
to
Burgos.
Shemburgos.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
going Shane all day.
full house.
This should be a fun fight.
Chukagian Vivian Arujo. Two ladies.
I hate the way they keep doing my girl. Like she's a bum. I'm going with Caitlin.
I'm
Mm.
actually gonna go the opposite way because
I do it.
Caitlyn has let me down a few times.
I do it. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going with Chukagian as well.
1 second. No, actually, no. You know what? Forget them. Forget them. Should fucking understand. Fuck. Why are people trying to ring me? They're dumb. Everybody knows on a Friday. Nah, it does my flipping head in.
All right. These things happen. When you get a laptop and you can join the link on your laptop, you know you can use your phone, you Shit.
Ferguson.
Anyways, co-main. Tony Ferguson, 26-5, lost to Oliveria. Benil Daouche, 20-4.
Say the full skid. I hate when you do that.
The Fool's Kid.
The full skid lost to Gaethje, lost to Oliveira. That's the full skid. It
Yeah,
tells a
well,
full story.
I just like to give them like the last loss, like a quick recap on their last fight. But yeah, lost to Gaethje. He's on a 2-fight, losing streak. Lost to Oliveira as well. Benil Dariush, 20-4, won no contest. It's important to say Tony's 38 and Dariush is 32. Dominance MMA, by the way. So that's my pick right there. I'm gonna go with dominance, Benil Dariush on this one before you man even jump in. You know what I mean?
Darius to end Tony Ferguson's UFC career.
Like this will please my manager, by the way. Just to this one is gonna be very, very pleasing. But I want Will to make his pick first because we know how
No,
much he loves Tony.
This time I'm gonna let Chick go.
What you mean? I thought you said you made all your picks, Mister.
I know. This one is not gonna change, but I want to hear what you gotta say too.
So up until today, I've gone with Darius. I had, but I must admit, I've changed my mind. I changed my mind. I like Tony's focus in the press conference. I like the way he looks generally. I think the longer this fight goes on, the more it plays to him and his skills. Even though
Did
I
you see
think
the press
Darius,
conference?
yeah, I just see the press conference just now. He looks confident. Like he looks like I'm gonna roll through this guy. Which, all right, yes, he normally looks like that, but I think to me, against Oliveira and against Gaethje, he never looked confident in his ability to go through them. More so Gaethje, but not on the basis that he could beat Gaethje, more on the basis that, he's Ferguson. Whereas I think today, he seemed back to his best. Like there was a little exchange that they had where somebody, he called Khabib a bitch or something like that. and then
They're former teammates as well. Just so you know,
and
let
then
me sprinkle that extra sauce on it.
no, listen, your your
Carry on.
your 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 will tactic won't work with me. All right. Um. So 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 yeah. So then Darius was like, "Listen, don't worry about Khabib. Worry about me. I'm right in front of you." And Ferguson was like, "Whatever. I know you helped Gaethje when it came to facing me. I know you did. So trust me. I'm ready for you. Yes, for me." I was like, "Okay, come on, Tony." I don't know why I was
Basically,
backing him for that. So I
basically,
was
what
like,
But
what
he
what
helped
Tony's trying to say is what.
Gaethje beat him.
Nah, what basically Tony's trying to say is you're a B-Tech version of me. You try to copy my moves to help your guys, innit? You
yeah,
mimic me to help your guys. That's what he's trying to say. You're a
yeah,
B-Tech version of me.
yeah. So
And
he
what?
talked he talked me out of the logic of supporting Darush, who is the younger man, who is the stronger man, but I don't think has enough technical ability for Ferguson. See, I think Ferguson probably loses to technical people. I know that sounds
The fact
stupid.
that I dragged Ali into it as well, man. Like, come on, dog. Like,
I think,
if they help Justin, he helped Justin. Why you gonna drag Ali into this, man? That
yeah,
man, there
Yo,
is the only manager that get dragged into all this business. You know?
this is the
Why
biggest
they
manager
always
out there.
like to drag bad guy into this?
yo.
Ali likes being in the limelight. Let's be fucking real here. All right. Also, I think Justin is more of a technical fighter than people give him credit for. Whereas I think Darius is a bit of a bruiser, bit big of a target. So I do think that I think Ferguson will have his way with him. So yeah, I think this will be a Ferguson win all day.
It's a good thing I actually let you go first because that was really beautiful. 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 I choose Tony, by the way. But yeah.
Okay.
It's Tony for me. It's just
Do you
I
man? Do you man want to go £10 on this? You £10 on you, will £10 on Chig on this one. I'd give both of you a tenner bet each on this. I won't go to 20. I'll just go a tenner apiece. Yes, yes, yeah. All right. Yeah,
I
man.
think this is one I could lose, but yeah, all right though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't like how
It's
confident
on.
you are,
It's
but
on.
yeah,
It's on. It's on.
it's only a,
It's
it's
on.
only a
Yeah.
tenner.
it's only a tenner.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
will be £20 to me if I win, though. Yeah. It won't be just only a tenner. But there you go.
Yeah.
On to the main event. Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler. Right. I know Willie's already got his pick, so he's going to tell us his pick first. But we know the record of these guys, 22-5. Chandler just coming from Bellator into the UFC, knocked out my guy. Damn the Hangman Hooker. It wasn't even a minute. It was a bro. I was crying. I nearly cried that night, man. Like,
I was
but
happy for him.
salute to Michael Chandler, man. You know what I mean? But this question he has in front of him, this Rubik's cube he has in front of him, Charles Oliveira. What are you saying, William?
Oliveira is just a complete fighter, if you ask me. He's probably one of the most complete fighters in the UFC. So it's gonna be really, really, really hard. And also, Oliveira can submit guys like it was nothing. But Chandler's never been submitted in his whole career. Never. So it's kind of interesting. It's an interesting one. It's a very, very interesting one. Common sense.
But does Oliveira have knockouts in his finishes as well?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah,
All right.
yeah, he's got them too. That's what I'm saying. He's probably one of the most complete fighters in the UFC. Do you get what I'm saying? He's probably
His
one of the most
knockouts,
complete.
boy. I was watching some of his knockouts the other day, man. I was like, God damn. But there was a reason I was afraid of him against Khabib. You know, carry on, Will. Carry on. Sorry.
But yeah. Every sense says to pick. I mean, logic says to pick Oliveira. So, knowing me and how I go against logic all the time, I'm gonna pick Oliveira this time.
Yes, now you're taking the point seriously. You see how far back he was. You're taking the point seriously now, man.
Now,
I
now,
see what you're doing.
now you
I see
see
what
it.
you're doing.
Now you
I see
see
what
it.
you're doing.
I need to
I see
catch
what you're
up. I
doing.
need to catch up.
I see what you're doing. Um, Chig, where's your head at on this one?
Oliveira. I've changed my mind a few times on this. I kind of want Chandler to win. I like his backstory. I like, the fact that he's adopted a black kid. I like what he. I like a lot about him. I must admit. And I hope he wins. But I think that Oliveira, honestly, is a more complete fighter. Um, and I expect him to win. And I think, honestly, out of the two, this is the one that Khabib wasn't looking forward to taking on. Yeah, I'm gonna say Oliveira by submission round 3.
I don't. Personally, I feel like that's disrespectful to Khabib to say Khabib wasn't looking forward to him because Khabib said before he
Out
left.
of the two,
Yeah, no, no, no,
out
no,
of the
no,
Bro,
no,
two.
come
no, no,
on,
no,
listen.
no,
I
no, no.
love Khabib. I
Listen,
love Khabib.
let me
But
let,
this
let,
is
let
this is
let
one
me
of those
land.
fights.
I no, Ola, let me land.
Mm.
Let me land. Yeah.
Yeah, get there,
Khabib
get there. I'll
said,
mute.
yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry about muting. You two don't worry about muting. You can come in anytime. But I just want to land this one. Khabib said, and you, Ola, have quoted it a few times on this show. He turned to Dana and said, Dana, what? 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 What did he say?
These guys are not on my level. I'm so many levels above
So
them.
why the fuck do you think you'd be scared of Oliveira? That's what I gotta say. Now continue.
Because it's a fight. Oliveira, like you said, is one of the most complete fighters in the division. You
He
just reeled
said,
off all his resume. You reeled off his entire
I know,
resume. He's got knockout power and he can submit man anywhere. There's not
but
many
listen,
people that Khabib is fought that has all of those.
listen. Khabib said, call him when there's a challenge, isn't it? There ain't no challenge. Call him when there's a challenge. He knew Oliveira was there, and he still never mentioned his name. You get me? Call him when there's a
Yeah,
challenge. There ain't no challenge.
it was a little bit far down. It was below top 5. I think Oliveira was like 8th or something or 6th, something like that. He's only just shot up. You know what I mean? With the last couple fights that he had, so it's not like it's always been in the top 5. He was never there. But he was bagging his wins, but the wins were, the fights that you take that the wins don't jump you, don't get you to you just racking up wins. Eventually it will look good when you rack 8 of them up. People start talking about 8-5 win streaks, like they've been talking about Leon Edwards. So eventually he gets there. But for me, uh, I'm gonna go Chandler, and that's because of everything that Chigi said. The whole build up. I didn't know this much about Chandler. I went and watched it
What?
on Embedded, and I just saw the whole his whole story, man. I love his story. I just love everything about him. He's so dedicated, so disciplined. It's a company, man. You know what I mean? And this is the secret sauce. Yeah, don't let everything that I just gave you. Don't let it fool you. You know what I mean? He's working with Henry Hooft. Yeah, he's a Sanford MMA. Don't let any of the other bullshit that I said. Don't let. Yeah, I like all of that, but I like where he's working. I like who he's working with. Um, and with those guys, I think he has enough to go and get the job done against Charles Oliveira. So that's why I'm gonna go with Michael Chandler.
Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
prepared to go another extra tenner with you guys on this one if you want to do that.
Nah, I'm
£10 a
good.
piece.
I'm good. I'm good.
Come on, what? You don't want to share some of that damn team money? Come on, dog. Like, come on, bro.
I ain't even got it yet. What you mean?
Well, you don't want to share some of that money you got from Dan T. Like, show some love, man. Put it on the bet, man. Like, you want off a bet, put on the bet. You know what I mean?
I want to
Come
give
on, dog.
Dante. I want to give Dante a chance of making a little bit of his own money back. Shit.
Well,
Before
give me a fucking
made
chance.
no what? I'm like your fucking what do you call it? Your overtime job sometimes.
Chig,
Nah,
well, you want to go 10 on this?
I don't like when you're confident.
Yeah?
Did he just say? Did he just say I don't like it when you're confident?
Yeah. When you
Come
say
on, man.
confident,
When has Ola never been confident going into a bet?
no.
Trust me. He's got games we plays with you. He's always confident when he goes into a bet. Trust me.
When he starts
always
offering
is.
me bets, though, that's when I say no. When he's reluctant, that's when I've got him.
Okay, I suppose we better do our bonuses.
Um,
I'm going to go first. Okay, fight of the night for me. I'm going with Shane Burgos and Edison Barbosa. That's my fight of the night. And my performance of the night, I'm going with Charles Oliveira.
See what he did there.
Don't judge me.
See what he
Don't
did there.
fucking judge me.
See what he did there.
Don't judge me, blood.
my my fight of the night will be the same. My performance of the night, however, will be Ferguson.
My fight of the night. My fight of the night will be Ferguson Dariush.
Hold on.
Yeah, I will.
You gotta remember, I try to write this motherfucker down. Give me 1 sec. All right. Chig, what was your performance of the night again?
Ferguson.
Sure. Okay, yeah, well, sorry, carry on.
Fight of the night, Benil and Tony. Performance of the night. What's that girl's name again?
With Chukagian.
Nah, the one she's facing.
Arujo.
Yeah, Arujo.
She did beat Happy Warrior. She's actually the only girl on the whole card that actually beat Mother Fairy.
Everyone else is lost though.
Yeah.
I'm going with her. That's my performance.
You're going with Vivian, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn Tima just swayed my mind here, you know.
Wow, what did he go for?
You know what? I'm gonna go with his performance of the night, with his fight of the night. I'm gonna go Ferguson and Darush for fight of the night.
What?
And I'm gonna go Shane Burgos for performance of the night.
Why you coming to my fucking Ferguson W shit? You were over your side having fun and you decided to come over here just because of Dante. Why?
Why not?
No, why? Look, listen, leave me alone with my Ferguson. Nobody likes Ferguson anyway.
I don't like him. I like Darush though.
Dominance MMA. Every time you support Dominance MMA on the undercard, not the main events, every time you support them on the undercard, what happens?
It don't matter. We're still here. We'll see where that loyalty lies when Easy is about to fight. When Easy is about to fight.
Oh yeah, another Dominance, isn't it?
Well, we'll see how far that loyalty goes. That loyalty will be tested. You know what I mean?
For the fact that you're pulling it up for your own self, yeah.
No, I'm not pulling up for myself. I'm letting you know. You know
That's
what I
what I'm
mean?
saying. That's what I'm saying. For the fact that I'm gonna pull it up, you know I was gonna pull it up anyway. But for the fact
Yeah,
that
but
you're
I know
earmarking,
you're gonna. I'm just getting there before you got there. That's
that's
all.
what I'm saying. The fact that you're earmarking is okay.
Yeah,
So you
but
trying
I
to
know
what
where you're
games are you
going.
trying to play now? What games are you trying to play now? Now I'm a little bit. I don't want to bring it up now.
Keep an eye on both of them. That's all I'm saying. Keep an eye on both of them. Because the build-up's already started. The fight's in what, 4 or 5 weeks? It's around the corner, man. You know what I mean? Keep an eye on them. They're making noise. So anyway, that wraps up our MMA evening. Unless you guys got something you want to touch on.
Yeah, so let's
Quick.
touch on a few things, right? First and foremost, finally, it looks like the undisputed heavyweight title has been finalized for July 14th, where Tyson Fury will take on Anthony Joshua for all gold in Saudi Arabia. So that's good. We've now got a date, we've got a venue locked on now. So now we can start looking forward to the fight. And yeah, no doubt we'll do a number of shows hyping up this. Obviously, we'll have Kenny Ken on for the actual preview. Um, may even try and do a watch along, lockdown permitting. Um, See if we can do something around it. I don't know. Depends where we'll watch the fight, I guess. But yeah, how are you guys feeling about it?
I'm happy, but I've had a bet on this fight for a million years. I just want it to happen already, man, so I can collect my money from William. You know what I mean? But look, on a more serious note, yeah, this is one of them exciting fights that everybody's been waiting for, and the only thing I don't like about it is where they're talking about doing it. I want it to happen here in England. I don't want none of that fucking Arab shit. Don't take it to fucking Fight Island, man. Like, keep it over here. You know, Wembley's open. Things are opening up here in the UK. Why can't we have that fight here in the UK? That's the only thing. Because I saw in the whole thing they're talking about the venues to be decided. But like, I don't want them to take it. You know what I mean, to Saudi Arabia and that.
Venue's
I'd
already been
like it to
decided.
happen.
Saudi Arabia.
Is that
It's,
what?
yeah,
Well,
it's
the
Saudi
last time
Arabia.
I checked, which was yesterday, when Eddie Earn announced it, they didn't have a venue at that time when I
No,
heard it.
no, they've got a venue. They were just waiting on Tyson Fury's people to agree with whatever the people from there were going to pay him.
Oh, okay. There you
Yeah,
go. Well,
so the
I
venue
don't
was
like that.
never. It was never. They couldn't confirm it at the time when they first announced that they had the fight done, was because they needed to agree splits, guarantees, things like that. The rumor is that both guys will be being paid £75 million. So it'll be an equal 50-50 split. And I think the dispute was about whether or not there'll be an equal split for the second fight. Should the second fight take place? Which apparently has now been agreed. So
Wow. So you give Tyson Fury a 50-50 split, but then wanted to hassle with, nah, just yeah.
bigger star, man. Don't worry about that.
No, I'm just find it weird. I just find it weird.
So yeah,
How they do
I think
business.
I think
Tyson's a more well-known fighter than Wilder, anyways. But
It's not. It's not about.
why
No, no, no,
shouldn't
no,
he get
no. It's
50-50?
not. It's not
Why
about
shouldn't he
Waldo.
get 50-50?
It's not about
You know what I
Waldo.
mean?
It's not about
Wilder turned
Waldo,
down 50 million, blood. Like, why shouldn't he get 50-50?
bro. It's not
You know what
about.
I mean?
It's not about that. It's still about the belt. It's still about who has a belt. What if so? If Wilder had a
You're
belt,
talking about the money. You're the one that just talking
no,
about the money.
yeah, because of what they offered. What they weren't offering
Well,
him a 50-50
you brought
split.
the offer up. So I'm talking about the
I'm gonna
offer now.
shoot. I'm gonna shoot you fairly now, Will,
Yeah.
and say to be fair, we're talking about negotiations are 3 years after that original offer. You know,
I know.
at this point, you just do what you do to get the fight done. Because there's been so many letdowns now. Even if Tyson is asking for shit that previously Joshua wouldn't have agreed to, you get it done. All right, cool. Is that what you want? Fine. That's what it takes. Fine. Let's just get it done. You know, I'd have damn near given him anything just to get the fight over the line. So yeah, I'm all for it. If I believe I can beat him, it don't matter anyway. That's the way I see it. So yeah, I think for me, I'm excited. I'm just looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. You know, and obviously we've now got an anxious wait between now and the 14th of July. But let's see what happens. And hopefully, my boy can get the job done. Did you guys watch the Billy Joe fight last week?
Yeah, well, I definitely went back and watched the highlight. I didn't watch the whole fight. I saw the highlights, and
The
it was
fight played
exactly
out
what I thought. It's
pretty much
exactly
how I
what I thought
thought.
was going to happen.
Yeah, I actually thought
You know,
Billy
with
Joe would do
Canelo.
better. Actually, that's what he ended up doing. But when the fight first got made, that was how I thought the fight would play out. Yeah, yes, Dante, they're getting 75 mil each. Tyson Fury and AJ. They're Saudi for a reason. So to answer Ola's question, the UK were never in the running. Not when you're talking about sums like that. They're never in the running.
Yeah, I suppose they got to secure the money. They got to secure the bag, man.
Let's
So
secure the
I
bag,
respect
bro.
that. I
Let's
respect that.
secure
I
the bag.
respect that.
Let's
I
secure the
respect that.
bag. But yeah, is Canelo the best ever? Straight up.
He's on
I'll
his
see that
way.
question.
He's
Getting
on his
there.
way.
You getting there? I know you like his meat. I know the meat will always play.
TBE did beat him. TBE he's actually got one on his record over him. You know what I mean? Big money Mayweather. TBE does actually have that one on
Uh,
over him, man. So
so, so,
to start putting TBE on Canelo's name, it's like, come on, we still got TBE over here,
all
man. You
right.
get me?
So, is he one of the best ever? Let me put it that way.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll go with that. I'll go with it. It's not there. You know, TBE is out here, man. You get me?
And to be fair, Canelo's always respected Mayweather. Like even as recently as last week, he thanks
Mm.
Mayweather. Mayweather taught him a lot in and out of that ring about how to conduct business, about how to adjust himself in fights and how to counterattack. And yeah, that he has nothing but respect for Floyd. And
Yeah,
you'll never catch him talking shit about Floyd Mayweather, which is true.
because I remember Ray Nesso, which is the older trainer, the one who doesn't talk too much. He used to talk a lot when he was with Canelo from before. He said after the Mayweather fight that I think we've just got like the whole Bible of boxing now to study. We've just been beaten by the Bible of boxing, and we've got that. We've got a 12-round tape of the best moves in boxing ever to study from. Ever
Yeah.
since then, Canelo improved fight after fight after fight after fight after fight. So, like I said, TBE, best ever. But we'll see.
So let me ask you an obvious question: does Canelo now beat Prime Floyd?
No.
I still don't think so either.
No,
Never
because
anyone answer that question.
look, listen, right? As much as Canelo wasn't experienced, he was 23, 24 when he fought Floyd. Yeah. That's almost getting to your prime. Floyd was way past his prime.
He was.
Way.
That was probably the start of a decline, actually.
Yeah. He was way past his prime. To me, right? A lot of people talk a lot of shit when it comes to Floyd. All of you guys that don't believe in Floyd, please stop watching Money Mayweather. Please stop watching Money Mayweather. Go watch Pretty Boy Floyd and come talk to me. Go watch Pretty Boy Floyd and come talk to me. Forget Money May. Money May was the end. Was basically who can beat me. Yeah. Pretty Boy was, I'm coming to beat you up. I am coming to beat you up. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care how you're doing it. I'm better than you, and I'm coming to beat you up. Please go watch Pretty Boy Floyd and come talk to me. Don't watch Money May. Money May was just, it was a show. Money May was a show.
Yeah.
Pretty Boy Floyd was serious.
Pretty Boy was the sport. Money May was the theater.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say to people.
I agree with you. Okay. Interesting.
And on that note,
what is that something on?
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, right, okay. That's pretty much it then. On my side, that covers everything. Joshua Boatsi fights this weekend. Someone that I rate very, very highly under the Matchroom stable. Ghanaian brother, represents Britain. Excellent technical fighter. I'm hoping he wins. That guy needs a world title shot at some point early next year. So I'm hoping that happens. Watch this space because he'll be a very, very good fighter. Other than that, does anyone else have anything else to say before we cut that?
I think we've about covered everything this week. Even though it's a pay-per-view, it's not like one of the big ones.
No.
Yeah, the MMA world is just going through its motions right now, and there's going to be more news coming on, in the next weeks coming up. So we'll be back. We'll be back to let guys know what's coming.
And even Wilder doesn't look too bad on the pads.
Yeah, when you shared that video the other day in the chat, I was like, God damn, he looks like a savage. He's hungry. I feel sorry for the next person they're going to feed him. No? Jesus.
So
white in it.
No, I doubt it.
I don't know. But I don't want that. I don't want that for white, man. Come on, man. Why are you trying to do my boy like that, man? Why are you trying to do body snatcher like that, man?
No.
Yeah.
Because
I would have said white until I saw that video there. Jesus Christ.
Remember what we last spoke about? Saying that Andy Ruiz was more dangerous for white than Wilder.
I knew he was going to bring this bullshit.
No. And I kept saying, and you guys said, no. That would be an easier fight. Do you still feel that way?
Yeah.
You still feel that way?
Listen,
he's still holding the grudge, Richie. That's why I asked Kenny Ken that question last week.
I'm in
Why are you gonna let it go, man? Let it go.
No. Listen. Both of you were kind of saying, Wilder's got a chance.
Hold on. Listen. I'm in a different place to what Ola's talking about right now. Next fight, I don't think it will happen. But if it's the next feud, sure, let's go. Next fight, I don't think it will happen. I think they'll give Wilder a tune-up fight first before actually going into a white fight. But yeah, I think I could see Eddie Hearn trying to push White in that direction whilst the heavyweight title was tied up. White might as well go to America and try and make some money. So yeah, I could see that being a possibility. It's essentially what I'm saying. Just not the very next fight. I think they'll give Wilder a tune-up fight because he's already been out the ring 18 months. By the time he's ready to fight, might be 2 years.
I'm telling you now, the day Wilder fights White will be the end of White's career. That's what I'm gonna say to you. That's all I'm gonna say to you.
Why are you trying to do that? Why are you doing my boy like that? Why are you trying to do body snatcher?
Because everybody seems to forget Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight. Yeah, who can dodge punches. Just because Wilder didn't catch him, all of a sudden there's some brave people who were saying like, yeah, we could take him on. Okay.
Look,
we'll see when the fight is done.
There's a lot of brave people at 185 saying now they see Big Yan at 205, take down easy. They're all saying they can take him down at 185. Well, what do we know? Even though he's at like 97% takedown defense style. People say they see things and they want to try, that they could do it. They feel like they can do it. And that's what's happened. That's what's happening here. I don't know if Dylan White is ready for that. He's ready for Wilder yet. But I will put him in the top 4 though of the heavyweight in the heavyweight division. I'll put him at number 4. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put him before Ruiz. I'll put you know what I mean? I'll put him at number 4.
There you go.
But that's just me.
All right. Well, let's get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Catch you guys soon. Come check us next Friday, 9:30 as per usual. Take care and enjoy your weekends.
See you guys later.
Peace.
Love.